Good morning, my fellow freedom fighters, knights of freedom, freedom fighters of the world, sons and daughters of liberty, info war patriots, etc., etc., etc. Any liberty-loving person, welcome. You have found a man who has walked for 5.5 years now, 28 pairs of boots. Every 500 miles, I change a flag in for a new flag. Every American flag gets 500 miles, so I can donate it to a patriot leader, a soldier, a veterans group, especially my veteran of this war and soldiers of this war are the main people that I want to present my flags to. And so, yeah, my name's Terry Ronzio. And after today's great 10-mile march, I'm going to be at 8,601 miles, 5.5 years. All right, my friends. Interesting subject came on one of my favorite YouTube channels to listen to. It's actually talk radio from Scandinavia. As a lot of you know who have been following my story since I started walking, thank you by the way, there's a love story involved with my walking, and I fell in love with the greatest friend I've ever had in my lifetime, and she will always be my soul friend, should we say. We were going to be married, and she lived in Norway, and the rules, the long distance between us and everything, just, I don't blame her. We were spending lots of money on each other, and yeah, some guy from her past came into her life, and she's with him. So I'm happy that she found that guy, but not happy that I wasn't the one. But I mean, bottom line is we still love each other no matter what. No one can take that away from us. And so I was happy to find this Red Ice radio from Sweden, and the host name is Heinrich Palmgren, and he always has some excellent guests. If you like Coast to Coast AM, you'll like Red Ice Radio. You'll love it. And I try to listen to it as much as I can. And yeah, I found by visiting Norway 3 times, and I walked there 4 times for their troops and our troops. That's what gave me the idea to walk with the international troops flags on my back, because the song that I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to be at your door. Da, 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 da. That really cool 80s song, well, that gave me the idea to walk 500 miles with each flag. Well, when we split up, when I walked in Norway, I walked with the Norwegian flag on my back for 500 miles. I mean, I walked with the American flag on my back while I walked the miles over there for their troops, because I didn't want to dishonor and disrespect their soldiers in their country. So I walked with the Norwegian flag in my hand and the American flag on my back. So right there's the Irish flag. But so I said, well, I gotta finish the song with the Norwegian flag on my back. So I walked 1,000 miles just to show her I'd be the guy to walk 1,000 miles to be at her door. Well, didn't work. I care. I love her to death. I love her family. I love the people of Frosta. But hey man, if that wouldn't happen to me, I wouldn't have been able to do what I'm doing now and keep doing what I've been doing. So I was meant to walk for freedom. And if I would have went to Norway, Hell, I don't make the news here. So, I would have been lost to the patriot cause. I mean, I would have been walking there all these miles with a Norwegian flag, but it makes sense for me to walk here. So I'll get right back to Red Ice Radio. He had a great guest on. It's a subject that we all should look into because of freedom. This freedom of speech, they're able to do this. And his name is Dean Clifford, and it's about the sovereign citizen. And a very interesting subject, and I've thought about it myself, as we all are. And like he said, you'll love this interview because you have to be open-minded to listen to people who demonstrate being free, because that's what America's all about, being free. And we're not free. No people of any country is under the control of these assholes who run the world. And like he says in there, I haven't bought the whole thing about all the families running the world, but the bottom line is the power runs. Whoever's in charge of the power of the world. And you know, like he says, if you think it's the families, it'd be, you know what? It's a mystery. We don't even know. So, like William Cooper said, the mystery religions. You know, basically they are evil. They freaking follow the mystery religions of Satanism and devil worship and all that crap. But basically, like I told you, if you don't believe in God or the devil or whatever, fucking evil rules the world, okay? And we gotta fucking get them out of there. But anyways, gotta go check out Dean Clifford and how a sovereign person has taken control of their life and told the American government, he's from Canada. And it's a very interesting conversation, and you know, like, I don't like what they've done to this great country and what that flag represents, but the more I weigh it out in my brain, I'd love to be a sovereign person, because that's what our founding fathers wanted us all to be free, what he's talking about. But I have to make a stand for this country, and like he said, our job is to go down to the sheriff and demand that this gang of 535 in Washington, D.C. is arrested today, right now. That's what we got to do. We got to go through the sheriff while the sheriff still has his power and tell them we want to do the job that the sheriff is supposed to do. And that's why they're trying to get rid of the sheriffs in every state, because they know the power of the sheriff is the last, one of the last things of freedom that we can do to save our freedom. So, gang of 535, we're coming to throw your freaking ass in jail. See you guys in the next video. Go check out my blog on my website and pass my website to your friends and my video while we still have the freedom of speech. See you guys in the next video.